Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another week of UH Esports action for the 2024 CLoL Mountain West Conference. Of course, we got UH Esports versus SJSU. I'm Professor Layton, and joining me, of course, is Minnie. How you doing today, friend?
Very good. This is my first time casting back in a while, so hopefully this goes
Welcome
well.
back.
And I'm excited to watch this, UH game versus SJSU. So,
Oh yeah, and it's a battle for the best of the West. Actually, as they're already in the picks and bans, as you see on the blue side, of course, will be UH Esports, and the right side will be SJSU. And already we see the picks. Last week we saw Unician pop off on the Maokai, and again he's going back to it. And the rest, let's go over the picks real fast because we see Olaf, Belveth, Tristana, MF, and Maokai for UH, and the ban against them, of course, is ever so usual Zach and Trinamir.
I like UH's draft. I think it's not bad, but the only issue I see with it is a lot of their characters don't really do anything too much late in the game, and they're all kind of the same archetype of champions. It's like they
Yeah.
want to run at you and just run at you with your stats. Like Olaf, Belveth, Tristana, and MF are just all four champs that just kind of run your stats. And I think that they picked Maokai to kind of support that, um,
Yeah.
you know, type of playstyle, which is good. But I just think that they have so much 80 damage that like that's the only problem I see with their comp. But I like their draft.
Yeah, I agree with
Um,
you. I agree
the
with you.
other
A lot
side
of
of the
AD.
draft, Malphite probably gonna just build Frozen Heart, and then just ult in. Kindred, I think, is like pretty good overall into their comp, just because Kindred can stall the fights longer. So like if a fight is close and she pops her ultimate, and then they play for a cooldown, especially like if they root someone or like like from the side of SJ, right? And then they can lock a target down with Karma and Caitlyn. But I mean, I feel like if I was on UH's side, I'd be a little pressured to end the game early. But we'll see how they
Mhm.
played out. So
Yeah, and if you are UH, it's definitely going to be up to Balshan, like you mentioned, with that Kindred ultimate. If it does get popped, it's up to Balshan if the ultimate is available to sort of blast him out of the ultimate, especially if you're able to get a kill on top of Kindred or key targets like this Caitlyn or this Lissandra, because you have a really big target on the Misfortune. As we've seen several times, the ultimate bullet time is so useful in these tight quarters, especially around the dragon pits or enemy jungle. So it is up to see how Balshan can sort of help out Misfortune, make sure that targets like the Lissandra or the Malphite don't get on top of them. But of course, we've seen Viv's Kitten on top of this all before getting Pentas, Quadras, and again popping off again. Hopefully, we'll see if Viv's Kitten is able to do a repeat of what happened last week. Because, like I mentioned, this is the battle for first place. On the opposite side, Nevada Esports did win their game. So they're currently sitting at 4-0, I believe. And whoever wins this one between SJSU and UHE will join them in that first seed race.
yeah, it seems like this game matters a lot. I think Olaf can do a lot early in this matchup
Mm-hmm.
though. Like I'm pretty sure like one through three, like 1 through 6 is like pretty good for him. I would imagine probably like maybe past level 9, it's more Olaf, like less
Yeah.
favorite. But like I'm pretty sure like once you get the lead on Olaf, it's like he can kind of do a lot. So it's just like the jungle matchup and the mid matchup are just kind of weird because I don't think Belveth can ever like get on the Kindred unless the Kindred is like queuing into him, and he's like not in his like wolf
Mm-hmm.
thing like his W. So I think it's a little difficult for Belveth, but I think if like Belveth ever does get on you, you're just like dead normally, unless Kindred does have his ultimate. And like I don't think Tristana is like ever killing Lissandra unless it's like from level like 1 through 5, because I think past 6, I don't see a way where Lissandra can die unless he makes a very crucial mistake. So
I
we're
agree.
gonna be going to the game right now.
Yeah, Speculate finally over to see how this game will play out. But like you mentioned, Frozen Tomb is such a good ability to have, especially on Lissandra, especially with how these team fights can play out, with the Misfortunes being a very immobile carry, if you will, compared to things like the Caitlyn, Lucian, a lot. So let's see how to play out a bot lane, though. We haven't talked about it too much, though. Misfortune Maokai versus Caitlyn Karma, especially with the Maokai, when Yusian does go in, it's pretty much, if you don't flash up, it is very scary because you can get locked in, of course, by the focus resolve by Karma, or a nice trap coming from Caitlyn, and Unician could potentially die there very fast.
Yeah, The thing about Maokai that's like always good is that like his W will always follow you. You can't
True.
really flash it. Like he can just W and then you flash and then he still follows you anyway, right? Like so you have to like it's like kind of like one of those things where you just have to bring cleanse because you always have to cleanse the Malphite route. Like because then he just cues you backwards and then he pushes you into your team. So but I mean, yeah, I think Caitlyn Karma does have Proud Lane, so probably I would imagine that Bel'Veth is gonna be pathing here, to make it easier for these guys to get
Hmm.
more of a lead. But we'll see what he does.
Yeah, so just as we are on the rift for game number 1 of this best of 3 in the Mountain West Conference. Of course, on the blue side is UHE. On the red side is
Oh,
SJSU. And I didn't talk about it earlier, but we sort of mentioned it, but it is going to be Laces in that bot lane because unfortunately, it does seem like the usual AD carry Uga Boogalo is on vacation. He took an early vacation, if you will.
oof.
Yeah, this happens, especially with Spectator. It happens sometimes, but yeah, no Ooga Booga this time, right? Ooga Booga is one of those late game insurances for UHE, and now with Balshaw stepping in the mid lane, I don't see how this can play out for them. As we do see sort of an early matchup in that bot lane. Mock, guys, be careful.
Looks like they're gonna be going for something on him. Oh, Malphite flash Wing. Okay, that's just gonna be a trade-off flash for Karma. I think that's the end of the play.
Interesting.
So, okay, so I think now Balshan or not Balshan, sorry. Bel'Veth is gonna be pathing bot because he knows that Karma won't have flash, and they should path bot side. So and then Malphite just goes on the Karma, and then they just get a kill. But I know it looks like he's gonna start Raptors, so we'll see. But pretty good trade overall, flash for flash. It's probably more valuable for UH because they are the better early game team. So if they decide to do something with it early, it's a lot better for them. Is she gonna ward their top side? Just since they saw all the bots, take advantage of that, ward the top side, and Bel'Veth is also gonna be warding the top side as well. Kindred's gonna be starting red buff, and Bel'Veth's starting Raptors.
I think that's fine. I think that's fine for what it's worth. Belva is very easily able to take the Raptors, especially with her abilities. As Viv's Kitten, this is a usual thing for Viv's Kitten. Just kind of gets an early poke onto the enemy top laner,
Yeah,
sort of make them get away. And with Conquer, it just works so well for him.
Yeah, the axe is on the slow too, especially when you just pick it up and it's like a 3-second cooldown from like 9. So he's just trying to like contest him on the wave. And it looks like bot side though, Karma is just looking for any poke she can get because she knows she's like a lot stronger. Oh, they hit level 2 first, looking for the play on Unician. Oh, gonna be Caitlyn trap. Oh, Unician's gonna go into W. Looks like it's gonna be first blood.
Oh god, another trap.
Here comes Bel'Veth though. Oh, gonna miss the W, but that's gonna be the end of the play, it looks like.
So I mentioned with Maokai going in, you land, of course. You go on your W to advance, and immediately the focus is off coming in from Karma to lock you down with the nice trap coming from Caitlyn. And if you're in Bel'Veth, Laponica did know there's no flash, but didn't want to use it. But as an engage on top of Balshan,
oh, he's
it's fine.
Flash.
I don't think he had to flash there, honestly. I don't think he had to flash.
He was fine if once he W'd away, because
yeah,
there's no way Kindred can chase him. But
yeah, and
I think
already
he just got scared.
Yeah, and you already saw the claw coming in as well from Lissandra, so he didn't have to do much, and the W would not have followed up anyway. But
Yeah.
So
I think bot lane they just didn't realize that
Oh,
Karma was gonna hit level 2 first, and then I think Unician just try to salvage it, but it's a nice try. Vivi's Kitten just gonna harass the Maokai. It looks like they're gonna dive him with Bel'Veth. Okay. Here comes the dive. Flash with the Maokai or the Malphite. They're gonna kill him. Wow.
That is so disrespectful. Oh my god.
I mean, it's pretty Olaf favored this matchup. So,
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but
I respect that though. I respect it. It's like literally hit him with a trick 2G special right there. As Balchan, with the explosive charge, of course, like you mentioned, level 1 through 5 should be pretty simple for Balchan in this mid lane. Does spot out Jungle Barber though.
Jungle Barber is gonna look for a play on him again, maybe, or maybe go for Bel'Veth's Raptors. He sees him up. Oh, just gonna fight him right here. Okay. Looks like he's gonna do the Raptor camp, but Unician's gonna be here to try and stop him. But Karma's also here as well. Maybe 3v3 fight breaks out. They're gonna fight for the Raptor actually, maybe, or they really want this Raptor camp. Oh,
Oh, a little bit too
and
early
Kindred
for the
gets the-
smite.
Kindred gets the Raptor Cam when he missed the smite on it.
Yeah, early
I think
smite coming
Karma's
in
gonna
from
look
them.
down to go on the Maokai here.
Yeah, no flash though from
he's dead,
Maokai.
yeah.
So yeah, it's a simple kill right
Oh,
there.
this is so bad for Belveth. Oh no. Kindred gets another camp for free too, and AD carry cannot walk up or he's gonna get dove here.
If possible, if Observer can go on top of Kindred, I want to see how many marks Jungle Barber has so far.
I think he only has one.
Only one. Okay,
yeah, he only
got
has
it.
one.
Yeah, just making sure on that one.
Because they didn't kill Belveth, but he took the scuttle that had the mark, so. Kindred's not that scary unless, you know, she has 4 marks, which is a thing. The thing about Kindred, like, she kind of is like pretty hard to play against when she hits 4, but 1 through 3, it's like, whatever. Oh, and gonna die? Gonna try to go on MF, but I guess Maokai was there?
Yeah, my assumption is that she tried to dive because saw MF was low and it instantly went in, but an explicit advance, you know, from Unician as always. And with already Laponica in topside, it should be an easy grub take for UHE, or as you call it, Ed and Eddie, of course.
Yeah, I mean, there's the one interaction on Belveth this season that's like really cool is that like when she gets 6 and she just does grub, she actually gets her like 3-minute form, which is really nice. So. Like the one that like spawns the minions, so that's what I like about Belveth.
Okay, and
he's
only
gonna be
2
taking
grubs.
2.
Oh,
Only 2. Looks like Olaf is gonna go all in here on this Malphite.
Oh, he should get out. Lissandra is. Oh, he should be dying here unless he doesn't execute on top of the tower, which is a potential. What he's going for. Oh, he's going for the back. You know, that works too.
I think he's waiting for Lissandra to show, actually. Once Lissandra shows, he might just go for
he
the
gets out.
execute.
No, he gets out. He gets out. He gets out. He gets out. He gets out.
He's
he
out.
gets out. Oh my god. All right. But still 1 grub left in that pit. I believe. Yeah, Belva did reset though. So if your character should be going for that sooner or later. But man, I did not expect that as another engage on the bot lane. Tristana, look at Boshan coming in from the river. Is level 6 as well, so has that rocket.
Plan the Karma. Oh. And he goes down.
Okay, if you're Boshan, you just take some CS there. You know, you didn't get the kill. You came out for the rotate. You know how Boshan is. He takes some CS if that was him. But, you know, he's playing around Lasius. Lasius 2-0 right now. As is down to CS, but with that 2 kills, it's pretty useful.
Yeah, he is down 20 farm, but I guess he's up like 2 kills, so I guess he's like kind of even. Oh my god, nice dodge by Kaylin actually. But this dive is okay. They trade 1 for 1.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, that should be simple.
Oh, this is actually never mind. It's actually pretty bad because Lissandra TP'd and she kills MF. That is
if you are Boshan, you try to get a really big shove here, especially with your explosive charge. Try to get definitely at least 1 play. Maybe try to get halfway through the 2nd play. But you know, already know, no Frozen Tomb available anymore. Use on top of Lasius there.
They're gonna be looking to go on Boshan here actually.
He has jump. He should be fine.
He should be in. Oh, okay.
Yeah, more than fine. More than fine.
Yeah. Karma, they're gonna check his jungle. Oh.
Probably get some deep wards trying to spot out where Belveth is, especially with marks popping up soon for this Kindred, trying to see where it could be. So I think that's smart getting some deep wards if you're trying to go for it. You see the mark on top of the Raptors as Vibs has. Look at that CS lead. We talk about CS leads in bot lane, but look at the CS lead in top lane though, 62 to 25. Yeah. If we can see the individual goal difference between these 2 players, but Mountain is coming in and it is a 1.5 goal lead in the top lane. Wow.
Yeah, maybe Olaf can do something and like just hard snowball this game. Looks like they did play for the top dive early and then he did solo kill him later. So maybe he can do something once he gets this first item. Does he usually buy Titanic or does he buy like something else?
Usually, I'm trying to remember what he did last week. I want to say he didn't go Titanic.
Maybe he goes Ravenous.
I want to say he went Ravenous last time.
I don't know what that Ruby Crystal is going into then.
Anyway. Or I could be wrong. I'm not. I'm an old man, Minnie. My memory isn't that good anymore compared to you young kids nowadays. As we see Velvet going for a decent invade, nothing is going to be popping up though. But he does get
him though. They maybe go for this dive since he is topside. They knew that Kindred just took the dragon, so that is something that they could do. But
true.
Looks like he's gonna just take the Krugs.
And then look at bot lane though. They might try to go for a dive in bot side. Unician on level 4, so no ultimate available. While they do have the ult for Kindred.
Go on him though. Oh, he's gonna ult the wave so they can't actually die.
That's so smart. That's so smart. That's so smart.
Kindred ult coming out.
Oh my god.
MF living at 1 HP. Oh, Ballshot is gonna jump on the
Yes, he's
Caitlyn.
dead. He's dead. TT's dead.
Oh, he was on HP. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Okay,
he gets him. He gets him. He gets him. Maybe
and
he can jump back in. Actually. Okay.
he can jump back in, but he doesn't have enough ult for an explosive charge if he does, or not. So, yeah, for his
Oh,
buster shot if he
just
does
gonna
jump
catch
in.
the wave as well. Oh.
But yeah, and we do want to talk about this SJSU roster some more because I believe the only two returning members are Soda and TT. It is pretty much almost a new roster for this squad for SJSU. Actually, I just realized something. They don't have Went this time.
Isn't that guy like Challenger?
Yeah, he is the Rumble player. And
Yeah, he's
Soda...
a Challenger Rumble player, right?
Yeah, I wanted his Soda is usually their support player. That's why I'm a little confused now. I believe Went might have had some... You know what? If you're UHE, you take those. You know, you take those.
Yeah, I think I would prefer that than having to play against Wet Rumble. That guy is pretty disgusting. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like I've seen in his games because they do get streamed a lot. He does play a lot of Veigar, a lot of these control mages. Because let's be real, Rumble's always banned against him. So
Sure,
yeah.
I would imagine. Yeah.
But a nice ward on top of Laponica, spots him out. Mountain is trying to scope out what he can do here. Grubs are gonna be spawning soon.
He's gonna build what is it called? They changed how Stridebreaker works. Yeah, so he just built Stridebreaker off the bat. I wonder if it's actually, I wonder if it's like really good on Olaf against, you know, if they made it do damage and it slows. So, but looks like he's just gonna full buy on that item at like 10 minutes. So I think he's gonna go Tabbies next.
Yeah.
We're gonna have the Malignants from Karma as well, first item, and the Kraken Slayer on Kindred.
Yeah. Also, really smart from Balshal pushing out mid lane. So just in case, on the off chance Kindred was there, he has first trial to go over to Laponica to help him out. But since they do see him on, you know, Grubs, this can be another dive attempt on top of Laces. Both times available if he wants to clear the wave fast like last time. Has to be careful though. Pretty much everything is up for this SJSU squad, this trio, if you will. Yeah, there it is. Bullet time going in.
The wave so that they can't be dove because
Yeah.
there's all Kindred there. So just to be safe, you know, they're ulting the wave.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
better
both
hit sorry.
teams recognize what sides are strong and weak, and they're just playing for them. It seems like.
Yeah.
And Belveth is walking down here because he recognizes that his bot can dove. Yeah. So Karma is.
Oh, that's a little unfortunate.
Belveth is just gonna be here to get his flash. Oh, gonna flash W in. Oh, he's gonna
Oh,
get the Kindred actually. That's really good. That would have been really. Oh, the Valkyrie out coming out. Oh,
Lacius!
Well, blocked it for him. Wait, so is that Lacius' fault for not blocking for someone, or someone else's fault for not blocking it?
I don't know. Oh, that should get killed though.
Oh, that is. Lissandra's just here and just cleans up everybody.
and there's Ballshot. One more hit should do it, but not enough though.
Bummer, what a bummer. He got one more auto.
He could have got the reset as well for his jump. But yeah, the Lamb's respite. I felt tilted just seeing that, honestly. A little. I think it was a millisecond off from saving the Karma. If you're a mock, you have to be like fuming at, not really fuming, but be like shaking your head like, damn, that's unlucky.
Yeah, if you're UH here, you're just like, it's okay. If you're UH and you're his top side, you're like, it's okay, guys, we can win. Just let me carry the game. And then if you're SJ, you're just like, it's okay, Malphite. Just let us scale bot lane. We're winning bot really hard. So
I feel like a lot of it is miscommunication for both sides, for both UAH as well as SJSU.
March a Q out.
Yeah, just a lot of miscommunication I feel from both teams, like of what they want to do or like how the ultimate should be used. But with Dragon spawning and with how Unisian is playing, you do see like UH wants to get test this not Cloudrick, sorry. I got bamboozled because the top left.
Yeah, I think SJ's gonna go for the dragon here. Belveth was gonna check it, but Lissandra came in and kind of stopped him. She E'd it in, and it looks like they're gonna just get the MF here. Oh, Kindred also getting a mark from that as well. How much marks does Kindred have actually?
Can we get a mark check?
Okay, now she has 4. Now she has 4. Smites the Raptors.
Yep, but like I mentioned, especially with how immobile the team or Laces is in general, especially once he does get slowed, it is impossible for Laces to do much. Honestly, once he gets slowed by either from the claws coming in from Lissandra or just from the autos from Jungle Barber, you're pretty much doomed, honestly, if you don't flash up. Well, flash just came up after the fact that Laces did fall there.
Lacius is just gonna be trading the Herald for the Dragon. Not the best
And
trade,
bot
but
tower,
just
yeah.
trying to take use of what he can get at this point. His bot side is pretty
yeah, just say it.
taken.
Yeah, just say it.
So
Yeah,
you know, it's kind of hard to do anything bot side. So they're just gonna be taking the top tower, maybe getting another one too, actually. But
I feel like you can get one more charge 100%, but with Unison coming, this might be a
God,
dive on top of him. And
I think the MF is just gonna be dove here.
bullet time's available,
is
so
there
use it.
too. So it's kind of interesting that like both sides of the map are looking kind of the same right now.
God, look at all those.
Look at all those
dude.
minions from Belven.
Bro.
Oh my
It's
God.
and the grubs too, which makes it even worse. I forgot who I was watching. Someone called it Twitch chat when it went in. And I'm like, that's amazing. This Twitch chat running at them. But mid lane, Balshan, because of the pressure in top side, was able to push it in and get a turret. While it looks like bullet time was used bot side to make sure that there's no more pressure coming in from SJSU. And I believe Mach was on the wrong side of the bullet time as well with how much health they had left.
Honestly, if you look at the gold, UH's gold is actually like 1k higher, so that's pretty good for them. Like, I thought they were like a lot more behind, but
I wonder why. I wonder why that gold is still like
Yeah,
pretty
I wonder
even.
who
I
has
wonder
that
why. Just Viv's kittens things. Just making SJSU his kittens, if you will. Yes, I said that out loud on stream. I don't care.
I mean, he is kind of stomping this guy, so I guess you are kind of correct. He is making him his kitten, so and he's just gonna start running at match. Oh my!
Yeah.
This match is beginning. He pops his ghost. I think he thought that there was gonna be more that happened, but it just turns out the karma just is dead.
I feel like this has happened multiple times for this karma from Mach, where they go in and they just get caught out just a little bit. Sometimes they get out, but most of the times they have to either blow a flash or they blow a lot to make sure he gets away, which is a little bit over aggression, if you will, coming in from this karma, trying to get deep wards at the worst times when there's no backup from his team.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to do too much.
Yeah.
Like, he's just always in there when he doesn't really need to be. But I mean, I'll take those, you know? 300 gold in the pocket. Need all the help we can get at this point, honestly. Oh.
Yep. As you do see the hover around the mid-top side coming in from the Jungle Barber. Mach sort of walking with him as well to, you know, help each other out. Yeah, especially with a Karma Kindred. Working together is going to be really useful. Make sure this Kindred stays very fast and is able to move around the map and get to the marks or to these kills as fast as possible. And now we see sort of
build Moonstone, which means he's like going for more of a supportive build. So he wants to just like help the Kindred, I think, in these fights. We'll see at like his front line, or like just help the team go in more, or just keep the team alive in team fights. So that's what they're going for, the Karma this game. Been seeing a lot of, you know, Malignant's Karma.
Yeah, I just saw it in my solo queue match as well, don't worry. I beat them. Jumping in on top of Soda with this explosive charge. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage.
Oh, flash from both sides. Oh, you really want to kill this, Sandra.
I just want to point
He's
out,
in 1 HP?
he lived the 1 HP because of the buster shot, and it was not enough damage from Balshan. So a lot of flashes blown, a lot of summer spells blown, as TP coming in for Malphite. I'm not too sure why. The fight was pretty much over. Dragon spawns in a minute. So a little bit of another miscommunication coming in from SJSU.
I think these guys just really like fighting because they like both sides like always like, okay, we're gonna like, it just seems like they're gonna keep fighting and the fight is over, and they just like blow stuff that like because they think they're gonna keep fighting.
Yeah,
it's good
like,
that they have that ambition though, you know.
Like looking at like
people who don't like fighting, you know.
The comp from SJSU is a comp that wants to ship you away slowly, poking you out with the Karma and Caitlyn, and then with the claws coming from Lissandra. And you look at UH, it was just like, yeah, guerrilla warfare. We're going in. Like right now, look at
Wolf
this.
Just wants to run you down and, you know, throw axes at you.
Like they shouldn't be allowed what he's doing. Like he's just
you.
running in so like in the enemy jungle with barely any vision really.
And he does have no TP, so maybe they're gonna wait till he shows on the map to start the dragon. But it looks like Unison is trying to get control of the spot side, so it makes it easier for them to actually walk up to the drag and get control of it before the objective even starts. Jungle Barber's gonna be on a ward. Oh, he's gonna get caught out by Unison, queued into his team. Does he have Kindred ult to save him? Oh, pops it. Blast comes back into them and then just dies. Okay. Well, I think. Oh, another one caught out by Unisling.
It's going.
A double kill for MF actually.
But Malphite Ultimate is still available with the poke coming in from TT. They do have to be a little careful though, but there should be an easy first strike coming in for UHE. Of course, it's the Chemtech Dragon. You gotta love it. But now I want to see what they.
Roll off too, by the way. So.
Hell yeah, it is, dude. Hell yeah, it is. But with Baron spawning in less than around 10 seconds now, I want to see what happens as Engage goes in the top of Unician. He dodges it. I forgot he can do that. As now they're just going in for more. Bullet time going in. Muk is solo. Muk will fall to Laponica as TT. There's no knockup just yet for Laponica.
Oh, gonna flash the buff W. Look, it really looked like they thought they had the damage to do more there, but their two least fed members were the ones trying to like orient that play, and I guess they just didn't do the damage, and UH just said, "Hey, these guys are doing damage, so let's just kill them." So
God, Unician is really just like an escape artist, dodging everything with his W. You know, he tries to dodge death sometimes, but it's not enough, unfortunately. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. A little bit of mishaps for UHE in the early to mid game, but now as we enter past the 21-minute mark, it's looking a lot more solid from UH with some of these team fights, and a lot of more mishaps coming from SJSU. I'll be enough for pretty much the champs of Mountain West for the past several seasons, if you will. All right, let's see what happens as
is picking up a Bork here. Interesting buy. I thought I would be seeing like armor pen items, but I guess they just feel like they're snowballed, or they don't feel the need to build armor pen. So yeah, he's just gonna build the Bork.
And the last time we did see Kindred, she was at, I believe, 5 marks. So I wonder how many marks she's at now for Jungle Barber. Whenever we have the opportunity to see that.
Yeah,
at 6. So only gain 1.
7 is the scary one.
True. And on the current map, I'm not sure who is currently marked on top of UHE.
It's Maokai. It's Maokai.
Maokai?
Yeah.
Okay, it's Maokai. Got it.
Just trying to get some vision on this Baron at least. I think UH wants to just set it up maybe around Olaf. Balshan does have TP and he has bot side, so yeah, I think they're trying to prep this Baron. It looks like they want to do it. They're gonna be starting it. Kindred is walking for the bot side. The Sandra looks like she wants to join this fight. She does have TP. This looks a little scary, honestly. Everyone being here, it's just a 5v5, so it's
I feel like
flip, but
if you're UH, you have to wait for a pick. Wait for a pick before you go into this Baron.
Or you wait for Lissandra to burn her TP.
Yeah, I'm like, as a longtime UHE fan enjoyer, the amount of times I've seen 20 to 22-minute Barons that ends up in a throw or a Baron flip is truly a lot. And with the sort of this pseudo new / old UHE squad, hell no, don't do it again, please. I've been through it enough. I don't want to see any more of these Baron flips. You know, I've been through the harsh
season.
Yeah, I've been through the game 3 bangers where it ends with either an Elder flip or a Baron flip. Not enough, but this should be the mid-shirt going in towards SJSU.
Okay, but you gotta respect the Elder flip though. The Elder flip is...
Oh yeah. The amount of times I've seen... Especially against a Kindred, that's even more scary because with, you know, with her ultimate, with Lamb's Respite, if she times it perfectly and you smite during that Lamb's Respite, oh, feels bad, man. As a Baron is being started by UHE.
Looks like they're gonna flip the Baron, I guess.
Kindred's at mid. Kindred's not that close just yet, and there should be a Baron for UHE.
Looks like just gonna burst it. Okay, Malphite ults in after the Baron, trying to get on the Belvis, but he doesn't seem to really land at anybody. He just dies. Do they want to fight this from SJ's side? I don't think she's just gonna go in and find no one here actually. With
I think if you're SJSU, you just back up. You just let them go. You let them go.
You just let them play it end.
Because Malphite ulted in, but it only went on top of Viv's kit to be like you mentioned.
Wow, that was really risky. Wow.
Like Jungle Barber was in bot side, clearing his Gromp when that Baron was started, and and the rest of SJSU couldn't really follow up because of a very nice ultimate coming in, Nature's Grasp coming in from Maokai from Unicia. I believe lockdown 3 members of SJSU as Balls Sean.
Sean is gonna be found in their own jungle. Oh, living at 1 HP. That nice W buffer.
Wasn't even close, baby.
He didn't even get out, so it's all good.
Well, with no TP available for Balshan, and this is going to be Drake started. UH could fight this.
Is not here though, so maybe if they go fast, they can just make a play. But Maokai looks like he's going to be coming in right now. Looks like
next bullet time. Unstoppable Force, ultimate's almost up.
Oh. Sandra is in the back, 1 HP. MF is going to find him. Malphite is just on the MF. I'm just healing her. It's like, this is a pretty good fight for UH, actually. Wow.
You know, I respect that from Lazius flashing face first into a goddamn mountain that is mountain. You got the kill, but I respect that. I respect that. But anyway, yeah, it was an interesting. A late TP coming in from mountain, and ultimate was not available. It was like 15 seconds till ultimate was up, and with that bullet time, pretty much it separated all of SJSU really well. And now it is a Baron up Voidlings coming in from this Velvet. Mock, I don't think you want to be there, Mock. I'll be honest with you, homeboy. That's a little scary against Lapanica, if you will.
Yeah, he is kind of disrespecting the Velvet, but thankfully for Velvet, no one else is there, so he just gonna harass him.
And this is the type of game where you feel pretty good coming in. I believe it was 2-4 at one point coming in for Laces on this misfortune. Now building up slowly, 6-5-5. You know, still down 80 CS, but he's doing his job really in this team fight. Just either separating or chunking down most of SJSU with his bullet time in all these team fights.
They're just gonna try and find someone and just run them down with the Maokai. It looks like that's what they're going for. So they're just building all the damage they can, but they're not building pen yet. So maybe some pen comes in soon. But
yeah, it's pretty much from this topside trio.
Pen item, the one that I don't know what it's called, the bow.
So who are we talking about? Which character?
Velvet. The new item.
Velvet. Observer. Terminus. Thank you.
Terminus. Okay. Yeah.
Shout out to PogChimp for informing us. As here comes Soda. It's some kind of soda you want to see.
Oh my, that attack speed is kind of nuts.
Mork, by the way. See, he thought he could juke him with that sort of the 1-2, but it wasn't enough. As Soda, yeah, like you mentioned, attack speed. Yeah.
Attack speed items does make sense now, actually.
Yeah,
I just go the lethality build, so I'm not used to seeing that much attack speed. But anyway.
Hey, that's League of Legends. You can do whatever build you want. As long as you don't get flamed by your team for it, like Caitlyn. You can go full lethality if you wanted to. But the smarts, thankfully, the TT is smart and going for that crit build instead of the lethality build, honestly. I'm going to say that now.
Yeah, the lethality build is not very good anymore. Looks like Tristana is going to be building an LDR soon, and Emma does have an Edge of Night so that it can help her like live longer. Olaf does have his Snare Axe, so probably just want to be on the backline more. I think that's his goal with this Snare Axe here, just so he can like last a little bit longer at the back.
Yeah, this is really smart coming in from UH, sort of splitting both mid and bot with a sort of less than 2 minutes until both Baron and Dragon spawns, trying to make sure they get a good shove in, potentially get some turrets or inhibitors on this mid bot side. And now, as they go further and further, I do want to see what happens next with the resets coming into play. The goal lead is now around 6K in favor of UHE. Still, the map state is not as big as you want it to be if you are UHE. A couple of mistakes here and there, but look at the individual goal differentials for these players.
It looks like they've really bounced back though. Like before, it looked really bad the bot side, but now it looks like
only
there
about
wasn't
1.5
even that much of a that bot was losing that bad. Now, honestly, like he's done a lot of farm, but he's been like doing a lot of damage in these fights. So I guess that's all that really matters, right?
We're just not gonna talk about the whole what's that called? The whole gold differential in the top side, which is like what 4K, I think,
Yeah.
3K. Yeah,
We're not gonna look at the MF Caitlyn CS diff, but it doesn't matter. Oh, Malphite is gonna all the way to get away from Unician. They're gonna be getting this tier 2 tower.
I mean, hey, I'd ultimate from Unician as well. Have you seen that guy? But anyway, with that ultimate now not on the field anymore, that's a big engage from SJSU. It's not available. Sure, you get topside turret, but look at UHE, 5-member strong, running in towards that, towards the Baron. And
yeah.
Jungle Bar has to be careful though. What ultimate's all available for UHE? This could be an attempt from UHE, but this is pretty much the last ditch effort for SJSU. Baron, less than 9k health. Can they do it? Or will UHE capitalize?
And Lissandra is not here. Oh, it's just gonna be a smite fight.
There it is!
Ulted out. Oh, nice! Nice, but Tristana just ulted out of the pit.
That's what I'm talking about. And now they can go for more if they want to, but instead, if you want to, you can either run down mid, you can also have Balshine TP down bot lane, have that wave pushing already, but this should potentially be the almost game-winning push coming in from UHE with Baron in their pockets, and with these both bot and mid wave getting pushed in, this is looking very dire for SJSU and very good for UHE.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna be able to end with this Velvet Giant.
So many pieces
that are all baroned up. There's not really a lot that they can do here from SJSU. They try and Malphite all in, but looks like this is a really favorable fight for UH, and it's gonna be a win for UH.
Yep, looking very strong from UHE. A little bit of a slow early mid game, but in the end, it didn't matter as UHE takes game number 1 against SJSU, who was, you know, they are the reigning champions of the CLoL conference from Mountain West, and now they're looking like gods can bleed. Mini gods can bleed, as the race for first, the race for best in the West is going strong, especially for UHE. And the top, we might talk about it a little bit earlier, but the top side for UH, Vibs Kittens, what a monster. You know, he can topple mountains.
Just 1v1ing him and like being able to, like, I guess have the pressure and, you know, give his team like kills that, you know, they can like use the gold to get fed as well, like Belveth. Unician also having like a lot of good picks like in the middle of the game. He was able to like know what targets you want to go for and just lock them down. So I think that was like really helpful to them. Even though they were behind, I think Maokai is still a useful champion at the end of the day, no matter how much gold he has, because it's Maokai. He's just going to W you and then just smash you to your team and then the root. So, and that Baron play was really good by them when they saw the Kindred bot side. I don't think.
I think both Barons are really good.
I think they tried to do a lot, like in between, like the second dragon. They try to use like their tempo really well, which I really liked from them. So
yeah, both Barons are really good from UHE. Like you mentioned, the first Baron capitalizing the fact that Kindred was spotted in that boss side taking Gromp, but the second Baron is the one I want to focus on more. Like you mentioned, in the middle of the team fight, Lamb's Respite coming in on top of the Baron. But as we always talk about, Tristana with the Buster Shot is so useful. It's so good against Kindred that you're able to just get her out of her own ultimate and make sure she's not able to either kill her or get her away from these objectives. So really smart from them, utilizing the fact that they have better priority with their ultimates, if you will.
Yeah, and the fact that they got Malphite ult like before
the
Baron was really
questionable
good too. Because, well, I think that like if SJ had that, that would actually make that fight so much harder for them. Like, because the only thing they can do is like, oh, we can try and steal with Kindred ult. That's probably what they're saying in their comms. Like, oh, we can try to steal with Kindred ult. I don't have Malphite ult though, so it looks kind of bad. And so I think they just like went for the steal. And Lissandra wasn't really there either. I think she wanted to recall or thought they were going to be going topside, but they ended up just going for the Baron. So he was kind of in a weird spot as well because he positioned himself like on the top of the, like by the bushes, but they just went for the Baron. So he was also like late for that play as well. But
yeah, overall, really good cohesion coming from UHE. Yeah, really good team fights. They understood, everyone understood their objectives for the overall team composition. Bot lane a little bit behind early on, but letting them, you know, make sure they're really good in team fights. And it worked out in the end for UHE, up 1-0 against SJSU, against Spartan Esports. But as we wait for game 2, we're gonna take a breather for the cast. We're gonna take a small break, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more action from this conference, from the 2024 CLoL Mountain West Conference between UH Esports and Spartan Esports. We'll see you guys very soon. Welcome back, everybody, to game number 2 of this UH Esports versus Spartan Esports matchup, and we're already see some spicy picks coming in. I do believe that it is going to be blue side for the likes of Spartan Esports and UH on red side. And finally, if I'm not mistaken, that is going to be Seraphine for Latius, while Smolder Tristana taking away on for SJSU.
Yeah, Smolder is relatively new, the newest character out. The big thing about Smolder is his 250 execute and like his dash over the walls. So that's gonna be kind of scary, but I think if Maokai can get to him, it's gonna be kind of hard for Smolder to get away. But good first pick by UHE again with the Maokai, knowing that they want to play more of a lockdown comp again. Looks like they're gonna be having Yasuo mid, so looking to ban
Interesting.
Udyr here.
That could also be Yasuo bot lane, actually, because potentially that could be a Yasuo bot lane. I don't think it will be, but it is a potential because I've seen them play that in the bot side beforehand.
Yeah, kind of don't really know where Seraphine and Yasuo are going, so it's gonna be interesting to find out where they go. And it looks like they're gonna ban out Lilia by SJ. So
Man,
wonder their
they
comp
really
is...
don't like Laponica's champs at all. They ban out a little bit everything because I know Laponica does play that Zac, the bubbles really well last game, banning out the Lilia now. I want to see what's next from them as UH banning out the Udyr and the Malphite, targeting that top side, targeting the champion pool of Mountain, but taking him off
if they're
comfort.
Gonna ban Olaf because Olaf was like kind of a big problem. So I'm surprised they didn't ban Maokai. Actually, Maokai did do a lot that last game. Okay, it looks like it's just gonna be Vi.
Banning
And
the
they
Vise.
really do not want this guy to have this champ, so just banning him out.
There's a lot left you can go. You can go for the Jarvan. I've seen Laponica play that before. I was gonna say Lee Sin, but with Hawaii Pig, I don't think that's a good thing. But I've seen it before. It's a potential possibility. You never know. As slowly but surely, we're just waiting to see what happens. And it is gonna be the
Olaf?
Olaf pick
Yep, there it is.
first.
Okay, what do you play into
Interesting.
Olaf? Aatrox? Jax? What do you play into Olaf?
See, I
Let's
don't see
see
enough
what
Olaf to know this. Like you mentioned, Aatrox is an option to go for if you want to. You can't play the pinnacle top lane champion, the Jax, like you mentioned. But now, as the time ticks down, both.
Okay, there's
Yeah,
a
they're
Jax. There's a Jax.
all
I'm
right.
wondering
There's
if
a
it's
Jax. All right.
Jax top or jungle. It's probably top though. But I think Jax jungle is pretty good too. Like into their team actually, Jax is not bad. Into Yasuo and Olaf, but Seraphine, she can kind of stop you. But if you get on her, she's just kind of dead. So okay,
Oh,
Fiddlesticks
I
jungle
like that.
actually.
Okay, I'm a UH guy, but that's a really good pick into UH right now
Yeah,
with that
that
Fiddlesticks.
Fiddlesticks is pretty good. Actually, it's not that good into Olaf, but everything else it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Into.
yeah, we just ignore the Olaf right now. It's good to everything else. As it's gonna be a Jin Zhao hovered by Unician, so potentially that might be the pick for Laponica. And Jin Zhao's an interesting one, especially if you're able to knock away the Braum or the Fiddlesticks in the middle of these hectic team fights, and it's gonna be locked in for
I think if
UHE.
the UHE does have the better early game, and they do scale pretty well again.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they have like just a front to back comp, a lockdown comp again, same kind of style. Looks like they like running this style like both these games. So
No,
we'll
and it is
see.
going to be Laces on that Seraphine. So on their Pinnacle Seraphine going towards that bot side. So it is going to be Balshan playing that Yasuo.
Yeah, into
Interesting.
Tristana.
That is his kind of champion. He likes to go in there. He likes to pretty much fight you, even if that means he does die. So I want to see how that works into play because I believe the only two things that are able to give him that knockup besides his abilities would be Jin Zhao's ultimate along with
Yeah,
Maokai
and
Q
his
as
ends
well.
in Zhao Q. So when he
Oh,
knocks him
that's
over
right.
with the
That's
third
right.
auto.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, the thing about Xin Zhao now is you can build Titanic Hydra, and then
Oh,
if you
really?
do the active, it like makes it so you can auto cancel your second one, and you get your knockup really fast. So
And if
uh,
I'm not mistaken, based on who is hovering which picks, it looks like it was a role swap coming in for SJSU. Jungle Barber going into the mid lane on top of that Tristana, while Soda going back to the jungle. Soda has played both jungle and support competitively in the Mountain West Conference, so going back to something that's a lot more comfortable for them.
yeah, I wonder if this Olaf is gonna hard snowball like he did last time into this Jax matchup.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot more different from the times I have seen Viv's Kitten play this all up. It's against things like the Ornn, the Malphite, a lot more tanky characters. But what's something like the Jax that can and will fight back at you, will get in your face, and potentially will kill you? It's gonna be a lot different story once the items do come to play for these players.
I think it's very hard for Jungle Barber to play this game though, because he is playing into a Yasuo and a Xin Zhao, so it's pretty easy for him to get like caught out, especially with how they can just go on him so easily. If Xin Zhao lands his W, Yasuo gets a NATO and then just ults. I think it's pretty. Tristana's gonna have a hard time playing, but I think they do have a decent front line. Braum. Hopefully, I want UH to win this one because they do have a win already. So hopefully they can close out this game and secure the win.
Yeah, get the win and
Have the
secure the first seed potentially.
yeah have the have the same style of comp they did last game. So hope they even if they're not doing so well in the early game, they can just bring it back mid to late and just you know win through macro. So we'll see.
Yeah,
But
and like I mentioned, this is for first seed, and currently for UH Esports, this is not. Even if they do win this match, they still have another hard matchup for next week, which would be up against NVE Blue, which is Nevada Esports, and they're currently sitting at a 4-0 record as well. So back-to-back weeks, pretty much fighting to claim that first seed for UHE. So it's going to be a hard 2 weeks for them.
I mean, they did make that last game look like did look kind of struggling, but they did bring it back pretty well. So hopefully they can do that in these next upcoming
Oh yeah,
games, even that game next week. So,
it's a wait and see process, if you will. 22 seconds left until Spectacle is over. And
oh,
any
looks like it's just
predictions,
gonna be
Mini,
over.
for how this game will be going?
Uh, if I had to guess, I think I like UH's comp more, just a little bit more. I like the Xin Zhao and the Maokai. It's very nice lockdown champions. You know, Maokai. I just like Maokai. I think Maokai is so broken actually. I
Hey
think
man,
it's just Maokai.
you gotta love the trees. Love the trees, you know.
Yeah, Maokai is just so disgusting. This character like just goes untargetable, just follows you underground with his W, and then just cues you into his team. Oh,
Yeah, the amount of times I've seen Fiddlesticks Crowstorm into 5 and just immediately get just evaporated.
that's the thing about Maokai though. Actually, he'll throw the sapling, so he can't do that. That's the thing about Maokai actually. So, yeah,
All right, everyone in
let's
chat,
let's not forget.
keep track of it. Keep track of the saplings from Unician if he tracks where this crow will be, where
It
this
actually does give you
Fiddlesticks can
vision.
be.
So
True. So who needs wards when you have Maokai saplings? As we get
exactly,
into these,
Maokai does it all. Maokai does it all. He gives vision. He stuns. He airborns. He roots. Like, what does this character not do? He heals as well, by the way.
So you're saying is that like how Ornn is the mage, tank,
Yes,
bruiser,
this is really
assassin,
Maokai.
Maokai's the same way. All right, you heard it here from some Mini. But as we are into game number 2 of this matchup between SJSU, the Spartan Esports versus UH Esports. UH took game 1, but can they secure the 2-0 win against them? As now they're going for a top side invade. They did it in bot side last time around. Can they get some work done in top side?
Looks like they're just all gonna be going top. Trying to get a ward maybe or pick someone off. Oh, Mountains here. Oh,
Crikey,
flash
flash.
W again on him, just like the last time in level 1. Always gonna throw the Q. Hazen's out getting E on him. Oh, Jack's actually trying to get away, but Vivian's kitten just gonna get the first blood. Oh, this is looking really good for.
I pictured that ignite.
This is how he's gonna win this match.
That
actually.
Ignite would have killed the Jax, but
No,
this is like, hell no, that's my kill. That's mine.
You're all of you flash, you take it there.
Hey, I respect that. Massive W's. As, oh, you're just doing the Achu. That's what it's called, the Achu, right? From Smolder?
Yeah. His abilities have like the weirdest names.
I mean, all I had to say is last week when we saw Ooga Booga play that, Mom was so loud. If I hear Mom's
like so loud.
it is
like,
so loud.
Thing. Or like spectator.
I hope you know Metal Team Fights as your play-by-play. I'm gonna scream Mom randomly whenever TT ults, just to give you an early heads up.
Okay, thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, I got you. But anyway, I do want to point out though, teleports coming in from both Lasius and Balshan. Usually, if you're also you see a lot more aggressive summoner spells like the Ignite or the Exhaust, but going for more of the team play oriented. As like you mentioned, Vibs and Mountain duking out the 1-2 Kahalu as they're fighting and scrapping in that top side.
Yeah. Just trying to use his first blood lead actually. Is he gonna be
Can we get an HP check on that Jax real fast? HP check?
Bro, this Jax is like so disrespecting him not using his flash, or like just not like holding his flash, like so like I can't tell if he knows he's not gonna die or like, you know, he's just not respecting him at all. But I guess it works out. Oh,
Yeah.
Lacey is gonna poke out TT here.
Yeah, but it's a nice poke coming in from SJSU as well. TT along with Mach. Once Mach does get the brittle on top of people, it just because on top of them, it's just so easy for Smolder to like get more damage on top of them. As Balshan doing
look for a good trade here. This Nado. Oh wow, it's pretty nice actually.
I hate Wind Wall with the passion.
Oh, Jax is also gonna try to find a small trade, but Soda's gonna be here to try and kill the Olaf. Well, thinks he can kill the Jax, he just used his Oh, and there's the flash. Wow.
Oh my god.
Again. Mountain is like,
Yes, W.
Can Olaf outplay this as W actually?
Oh, that was a nice fear. That was such a nice fear.
Wait. Oh.
That was such a smart fear coming in from Soda, making sure that, with the Terrify, not allowing him to get close enough to get some more, lifesteal. I hate Fiddlesticks team, man. I hate League of Legends. Anyway, but look at the bot lane, though. You see the saplings going in on top of TT. You mentioned the saplings, but Unicia getting chunked down just a bit. We mentioned no flash available for him, as that could have been a lot worse for Ware.
Since Unicia did burn those Suns level 1, they just know that they can't really kill bot anymore. because he doesn't have Flash or Ignite. So they're just looking to push in the waves and, you know, make some damage when
Lapponica
they
spotted
can.
out.
But, you know, it's Seraphine AD carry, so your damage early is just not there a lot of the time. And most of the time, you're not really the most like damage character, because like you have like your damage is like in burst. It's not really sustained damage unlike
Come
other
on,
traditional AD
Mini.
carries.
We all know who the real damage is going to be this game. We just saw him in top
Probably
lane.
Yasuo or Olaf.
Yeah, Yasuo too. Hey, hopefully Balshan can pop off, because I've seen either 10-0 or 0-10 Yasuos. So we'll see what happens. But bot lane, though, we mentioned it. The concuss coming in from Mach. Make sure that both Lasius and...
But he gets
Oh!
Rom. There's both of the sums from TG, but he does kill Seraphine. So... Oh, Jungle Barber though. Looking in a bit of trouble. Xin Zhao eating on him. That's the flash.
Yeah, like I mentioned, it's just the concusses is so useful from Mach once Unixin does go in. Unless if you don't have flash up, there's no get out of jail free card.
Honestly though, like looking at it in jungle on the jungle side, Xin Zhao has a lot of
I agree.
compared to Fiddle.
I agree.
And like because Fiddle spent a lot of time top, which is good from Vivian. He spent a lot of time, or he just tried to have a lot of time to keep Vivian. Looks like Fiddle's gonna try and contest him. He's just gonna get one grub, and it's gonna be a collapse.
There's no
They might be able to get out. Yeah, I think they can get out here.
He has no CP coming in.
Never mind. He cannot get out. He's dead. I lied. They also did try to TP to help him, but it looks like he's just gonna be here to grab the wave, and Lasius and Unisi just gonna grab mid wave here, while SJ is just gonna.
They could collapse on. They could collapse here.
But they can have to fight here actually. Yeah, it's 3 of them and Seraphine. Oh, into the fear. Silence. It doesn't matter. He's just dead. Nice. Really good by Xin Zhao actually that he gets that shutdown. Fiddlesticks putting him even more behind than he is in this matchup. Ooh, not where you want to be if you're Fiddlesticks right now.
Yeah, and that's a big way bot lane, so it's gonna be a push in coming in from TT. Should at least get one plate there, if I'm not mistaken. The Boshan though, with both.
But when you do look at the other side of the map though,
yeah,
this Xin Zhao is really strong.
Yeah,
so
Xin Zhao's really strong.
Can do with his lead. Maybe he
but
can.
Fiddle 6 does have 2 kills as well, so pretty much evens it out, if you will, as Balshan just doing Yasuo things, going in and out on the minion waves.
Yeah, he is about to hit level 6 though, and Fiddle 6 is like only 3/4 level 5, so he does have that advantage there too.
Meanwhile, we
primarily like, you know, as like said, gonna spike the camp.
Is level 5 though, has the fear available if he wants to use it. Oh, nice collapse on top of there though. On top of
from UH, gonna be collapsing on them.
They could go for more if they want to. They go in on top of Soda. Soda should fall here to Balshan.
Balshan have the flash!
I don't think he had the flash here. He did have the Q available.
And flashing the Varsity as an average Yasuo player.
Shame him, shame him. Yasuo mains SMH. Yep. Thank you, Paul Chip. As Dragon's gonna be taken by UHE as was an Inferno Drake. And not you.
Well. One of the better ones early game.
Yep. As
everyone on your team.
Yeah, you know, as unfortunately, Smoke can only look as his dad gets taken away by UHE. That's a little dark. Now that I say it out loud, it's a lot more dark than I expected it to be. I'll be honest with you. Yeah. Anyway, look at this wave top side. It's a pretty big wave. Yeah. As mid lane, looks like some mishaps happening. I do want to say.
I think Olaf is just gonna grab this though, and then Jack's gonna look to get a ward maybe because he does have Prow now. Fiddlesticks, I think he just wants to farm, but
yeah.
The bot side, their bot side is not bad. Only down 10 CS, but Smolder does have 2 kills. But you know, Seraphine doesn't really care about if she's like behind that much because the champion does scale very insanely hard. So you know, both these champions scaling hard too actually. But
yeah,
Seraphine
you know,
more of a util character, not really much of a carry. You know, so.
You know. Let's be real. Yeah, like you mentioned, it's Seraphine. She don't care. She's just there to make sure that she gets a really good ultimate off of her team or the enemy team.
Fiddlesticks has a good angle on Yasuo here, so maybe when they push this wave, they try to go for a dive. But Xin Zhao is here. Actually.
Yeah, he has to go. He has to go sooner than later.
Now. Oh, that's just gonna be Also going down. Oh, gonna try and
I don't-
flash, get him, but Phil's also just gonna flash.
Interesting. That Akuga from Laponica. Don't think you have to blow the Buster Shot there on top of it. I believe the explosive charge should have killed Boss Shot no matter what, but you know,
Just
it's the safety, yeah, the
Does make sure he's
insurance. As Grub's spawning less than a minute now, I want to see what the power will be for both of these teams. See, top lane definitely in favor of UHE right now, while mid lane it's sort of an even scenario for both UHE and Spartan Esports. Vibs only knows one way, and it's the W key at the moment, as we see as per usual. Unician, he's in the wrong side.
Jungle, getting some vision. Oh, I guess he's getting it in a way, but he might get caught out here. Oh, Brom's gonna Hex Flash over. Oh, he W's him to dodge the blast plant.
He's fine.
That was actually kind of clean.
You know, it's like he's in the wrong neighborhood. He's like Wine-Eye when he's trying to be in Pro City. You know, that's what Unician is right now.
Yeah, I mean, if he didn't dodge that blast plant, he would have dead. So
he would have been. But yeah, look at top lane though. Just the axes coming in from Vibs is so good. Like you mentioned, once you get one down, it's slow enables for another Q to come in from him.
Gonna stop his base. This is actually really good for jungle too. I think they're gonna look for the dive actually. He's gonna look for just to kill the. Oh, but he just falls. So
you can't dodge those.
Yep.
As now it's gonna be the grubs being started by Balshan, all the grubs, and it should be a clean take coming from UHE, if you will.
Yeah, and if you're UHE, you really like this, especially since you're already ahead.
So,
Olaf
also
is
available.
gonna just look to get out of here, blowing the fiddle TP, and Jax is gonna flash over the wall, but ultimately gonna just not really find anything.
Not like you hate to see that if you're a Jax player, but this. Oh, nice butcher shot to save Laponica there. Actually, instead of eliminating him, as Nature's Grass.
Gonna look to go in with the Seraphine ult flank.
Oh!
Flash
ult to land both of them in.
Tristana's gonna try and jump away, but Jax the one that gets taken down, and Tristana. So this is a really favorite fight for UH.
It was the ult flash.
Everything they can.
The ult flash animation cancel coming in from Lacey's there with the flank. I believe that was a TP flank. There's a TP ward in there to make sure that he could get the position if possible. Or just TP to mid. I'm not sure exactly what happened. But Lacius, remember his name, because this is the man that has been here for a very long time on UHE, along with Unician. They've seen the ups and downs of the squad, you know, going into the finals of the Mountain West Conference, losing in said finals in the Mountain West Conference, and then they're saying this could be the year they make it to the CLoL.
This game is very much in their favor so far. With Seraphine having to buy the... What's that item? Oh my gosh. This is embarrassing, I don't even know.
What's up?
Finishing her tier.
Oh yeah, the tier, yeah.
And having the steady boot, so looking like she's just gonna be playing mostly for her team. But in jungle side, jungle's actually 30 CS out of Fiddlesticks, not where you want to be as Fiddlesticks. And as a proto belt? I mean,
interesting.
If this was season 13, that'd be fine, but...
Well, we in season 14, now we're in
so...
2024.
Yeah.
But like I mentioned, Titanic Hydra for this guy, as they're going in on top of Smolder. Oh, that should be the kill though, no ultimate.
He's gonna ghost and flash away, so...
Look at Lacius.
Oh, there's the
Mom!
Monica gonna get a lot of kills here. Get a kill here, actually, not a lot of kills, sorry. Oh, Seraphine gonna look for the charm on the Braum. Gonna hit with the stun, and he's dead. Nice. And that is the dragon for UH.
That's a dragon and Cyber Berlin going in on top of that Braum. Mock, he was there and he wasn't there. But like you mentioned, you have to watch Lacius in these fights. With Encore available, and it knows how big the radius is and how small these fights can be in the jungle, you can land on pretty much multiple targets. But in that case, you just want a Braum. I don't know. I guess smack talk. I don't know what's happening there, but hey, you got the kill though. And now 4-4 for this Lacius on the Seraphine. And with two Drakes. I've seen two Drakes before in last game. I'm not superstitious, but I know who Henriverse is.
But I mean, the difference is the Fiddlesticks that needs to carry is not this far behind from last game, so...
Meanwhile, top lane yet again, we've seen it happen. Mountain is in some danger, but here comes the Crow Storm.
Just gonna ult away. I think he might be able to get out, but Fiddlesticks might just... Oh, he doesn't even have Proto, so he can't even Proto on him. The thing about Phil is that he's very slow actually, so I don't think he can catch Olaf, and he did take the time to kill the ward, so...
Nice fear going on top of Laponica.
Laponica's just gonna try and kill him, but just gonna fear him and get out. Looks like they just want to get this Herald, so I think that's why he ran topside to make sure that Fiddle was not strong enough to at least contest this, but after Fiddle ults like that, I think the Herald is just free, and I'm not sure what Jungle Barber really wants to build here. It looks like he's building 2 items at once. So...
You know, he has the grab bag, if you will. He's going thrift shopping, in a little bit of everything. One item here, one item there. Herald finally taken by UH Esports. And now, with no more neutral objects on the map, it looks like TTH wants to get this turret, but a nice encore and a nice dodge coming in from the Smolder, making sure he smolders himself away. Just a flap, flap, flap. But man, it's just a game of inches, if you will, from both of these squads. One fight is all it takes for UHE to capitalize and secure themselves to 2-0, and one fight is all it takes for SJSU to mount a comeback. Yeah. And that UHE knows that. That's why they're playing not as aggressive as you think they would be, knowing how these players interact and
really
play.
Good. Like,
yeah. Oh, speaking of setup, oh. Mountain's
gonna cut out here with that insta Q proc on the Xin. Oh, that's a red buff damage.
And the Mountain just collapsing it on itself in the top lane as Soda is in the mid lane.
The Yasuo?
Crowstorm's available, but not a smart time to use it, as Herald didn't have to use a charge just yet. Seraphine should be able to hold this top side, this bot side turret, as Soda's a little confused on what to do now. With how many of his lanes are in peril, it's looking very dire, as it should be an inner turret take in the top side as well, as Herald finally falls.
Especially him being like behind in farm is also not very ideal, and him having to build this proto instead of an item that does have a lot more value and does have a lot more stats. But especially since Villa is like more of a damage utility carry jungler, not a jungler you really want to see from behind and can do that much with, you know, not that much resources. So it's gonna be really tough for him to actually find an angle to make something happen.
Yeah, and as I've seen by a man named Loa Kevin, you know, everyone knows who Loa Kevin is. He says he doesn't want Smolder to scale, so Smolder TT, don't scale, please. We don't want that to see that happen. But yeah. I actually, if possible, I do want to see what his current Q count is. I want to see what his current stuff is at, if possible, because like you mentioned, I believe it was 250 or 225 for his stuff to be there. So 125. So he's at the second upgrade at the moment. So I believe that the 125 is when it does the explosion when he Qs, if I'm not mistaken.
Seraphine gonna look at the flash ult. It's gonna get a stun on both of them actually, but no one's gonna be able to follow up on this.
Meanwhile, top lane just they dove, or no, sorry, bot lane they just dove the they dove Mountain again, and Mountain died. Unison on the flank coming in on top of the Crow, but instead goes on the ward instead. This might be a decent engage coming in from SJSU now, but bot lane, look at the Olaf still pushing in. On top side, it's Tristana.
Like I said, like their objective setup seems pretty nice. Like they're doing all of this right because, you know, they know that the dragon is gonna come up. They really want to get the priority for this, so they're making sure they make SJU as much things as they can, and they get as much gold as they can before the fight. And they're all resetting now because they know the dragon is coming up. They want to fight for this dragon. So hey, you know, we want the Chemtech, so both games actually. So
both games, it is a Chemtech. You know, it happens. You know, we're coincidence. But yeah, if you are UHE, you already have the really good prio on this already, as Dragon is spawning. It's gonna be a little bit of a reset though, because I believe they know like we can't fight for this, we can get this, but we don't have to force it. We don't have to force it if we don't need it, because they're already at a comfortable 2 Drake lead. But like I mentioned, I'm not superstitious, but I know people who are with 2 Drakes.
No, I think they got this one, bro. I believe.
All right. I like to hear that. As you see, Balshan not really flanking, just trying to get the farm, getting the blue buff actually.
Vivian's gonna start the dragon actually.
It's Kittens with the Dragon. Crow Storm is available if they want to try go for the
Maokai is trying to
steal.
get vision of Soda here, so he cannot ult in and fear everybody. It looks like
But
he's gonna be able to do that.
He can still go in for the
Please.
steal,
Please.
if potentially, but Soda not go in just yet. The fear, and this would be a clean take. A little bit of a hesitation. Sorry, a lot of hesitation coming in from SJSU. As 5 members are pretty much all around that mid lane, but no one wanted to go in first. It was you go in, no, you go in.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to find an angle, but they just kind of walked around and didn't really do anything. But to be fair, like in their situation,
There's a Maokai on the side.
Yeah,
There's a
Maokai's like
Seraphine to
there
worry
messing
about.
with them. They know that they're so behind that, oh, this is really risky. We could just lose the game here. So maybe let's just let it go. But definitely not the best use of their time, but...
Indeed. Indeed, and with Seraphine's Encore now up available, and with Flash up for Maokai, we can potentially see another engage coming in from this guy. But Laponica in the middle of 3, fighting Soda.
Gonna get Soda here.
Oh. And with the knockup coming to play, and on top of Soda, he should fall. There it is.
Malshan is gonna keep going. Oh. Is this Maokai W actually gonna reach Tristana? Or ult? Oh, almost.
I believe there was a
Looks
buffer
like they're
coming in
just
from
gonna
Jungle
Baron.
Barber. Yeah, Baron should be taken from UHE. It's going to be a clean Baron. As soon as 20 minutes spawns, as Mountain about to crumble in place, as
my
Viv's
God.
Kittens slams him on the ground, makes him into a pebble, as TT can only look.
Yeah, when you look at like KDA wise, you think, oh, you know, Vivian's is Vivian's
He's
is,
going in.
Oh, close. How much
I want
stats
to
is
say-
Smolder at?
Should be at 170-ish, I want to say. 180. Okay,
he's
not bad.
Almost there.
Kevin, close your eyes, close your ears. He's almost at the 250 mark. He's almost there. So just don't watch anymore, Kevin. But now, as with the Baron up on the field, I believe that's only 4 members that have it. So with Olaf being a more of a split pusher, at least that is 1 win in the court for SJSU, if you will. Ish. Yeah.
I mean, Vivian's did not look like he was definitely, you know, the KDA wise, I guess it didn't look like he was dominating as much. But when you look at the CS, I think he's been playing very well, denying Jax a lot of far, making sure that Jax does not scale. When you look at the items, between the both of them, you know, Jax is 0-6 and he's 3-4, but he does have 2 whole items and Jax only has a Triforce, so...
Oh yeah.
Very good job of keeping that guy. Making sure that guy does not scale. And this Fiddlesticks with the 2 not very ideal items as well. Also down 40 CS and isn't out. Definitely not ideal. Laponica is going to look for a Jungle Barber here under this tier 2 tower. Oh, just jump away. Oh,
It wasn't
nice
enough though.
flash.
With the flash, the knockup is still in place as the Q does land on top of them, going on top of
Laponica?
Moxamore.
He really
TP
wants
coming
to find
in.
something here.
This should be the Jax. Jax going in, but a
my
nice
God,
ultimate
Seraphine
lands on all 3.
Mom!
Mom going in, kills Jin Zhao with the middle of the ultimate. But SJSU on the back end for this one can still fall. TT is the one on the watch though. TT is the one that can end this fight. But look at Olaf. Look at Laponica. He just doing... not Laponica. Look at Viv, sorry. Viv's just doing Viv's things. Pushing. Winning.
Just getting the inhibitor, you know, while all that is going bot. So he's like, okay, I'm just gonna get the inhib. Bye now, guys. Oh, Smolder does have his execute now, though. Let's make
Kevin,
that clear.
close your eyes. Kevin,
Two
close your eyes.
Smolder with the execute. But UHE does have a 10k gold advantage against these guys. And they have Baron, and they're gonna get this tier 2 tower, maybe? No, it's that play. Okay. So we're just gonna clear this wave. Looks like they're gonna try to get the tower here. Wow. I think they want to set up for this dragon though, so Vivian is gonna take the top side jungle of the enemy and just recall and look for... Oh, no, he's just gonna keep showing top. Okay, now he's recalling.
Yeah, with this be in sole point for UHE. SJSU has to do something. They have to get a good team fight. They have to have Soda pop off in this fight. Because you look at the overall team composition, look at the overall scoreline. It is all up to Soda and TT, the returning members of SJSU. That could have been so dire for Jungle Barber there. As they're going to collapse on top of Soda.
Looking at in their jungle here to try to find something happen. They do get Braum ult though. That's really valuable.
Flash in from Unician.
Gonna go on Soda. Oh, Yasuo gonna just kill the Fiddlesticks, and Mom coming out from Smolder, but the damage is not enough.
Oh, Unician, nice ultimate.
There he goes. Goodbye.
Oh, that's a look.
Yeah,
That was very
you're-
grim.
Oh my god. Yeah, is this Seraphine champ balanced?
Hell no, hell no. But yeah, it was a nice
they can
engage
end.
from Unician. A little too. Yeah, look, they can end.
Wait.
Possibility. But with 10 seconds left for this Fiddlestick, they have the
God.
Crow Storm
Oh,
as well. Boschamp indeed, but with a little too overzealous from Boshan, it is going to be a stoppage coming from UHE. They can't go
Okay, I
any
think they thought
further.
they could end. Maybe? That's why they went for that? Or... I think now they're just gonna go for the dragon. So they did get a lot from that though.
Mhm.
Like, to be fair, they did kill like their entire team, so... Maybe SJ can do something here.
Oh,
like,
they're doing the
since
bush
all-
strat. The bush strat.
Oh, they're
They
all
have
there.
the knock-in.
Wait, is
but
there
not enough
there?
damage.
That's like the biggest charm ever.
Yeah, I believe ult has like 10 seconds left until it is up. Soda has Crow Storm. Soda can go in. UHE knows this. They spot him out with the plat. That was a
Maokai
lock-in.
saplings. Maokai saplings.
Maokai
Chuck 'em.
saplings.
Okay, wait.
Welcome indeed. TP coming
Soda
in.
is looking for the angle right now.
But look at Boshan though, going for the end. They're fighting. Mom coming in,
Boshan
executing on
is
top of
going for the
Maokai. You will fall. Boshan going for the end. That's
Jasana
one.
is gonna
Jungle Barber
recall, though.
is coming back.
Did he win the 1v1?
Wind wall is not enough. Oh, but he will fall.
Whips the
Lasius.
NATO.
Smolder versus the world. Smolder's going in.
Smolder.
TT executing everyone.
Smolder
Biscuitin is down.
champion. Is it balanced?
This is what you didn't want to see with a late game scaling Smolder. Slowly but surely, that could have been the win con for UHE. But Boshan wasn't there. Boshan wasn't able to end the game. And just the Crow Storm coming in from Soda was enough to disrupt the fight and let TT pop the hell off.
Yeah, if he did hit that nail though. Let's just think about that. He hit the nail, man. Game's over, but unlucky. Actually, no, I don't think he could have killed Triss because he was in his base.
Yeah.
He was in the fountain, so. But gonna be cut out here by Match.
Smolder is
Smolder is
flapping
gonna
there.
be going there, and Soda's
Oh,
there as well. He might
this
just
is
get CC.
unfortunate. Mom's coming in. The wind wall did block the mom though. That's a cool interaction.
And Lasius is gonna be here as well with.
Oh, Unician should fall. The execute, not enough. One more tick of the Tootsie Pop is all it takes. As the jump in,
But the
but a
Seraphine
3-man
ulti.
knockup. Oh, the block coming in from the Braum. And they're going in for more. One by one, they fall. UHE, they're collapsing.
Maybe Zinzao can go for the hero steal play. Perhaps.
It is a possibility. 7K is on the board. Laponica, flash available. He can't do it. He goes in the steal. He steals the Baron. They get it. Can they win the fight though? Viv's Kitten is alive in the pit. Double kill for one. He wants more, but Viv's will fall. Laponica will fall. Last man standing is Lasius.
No.
And only one with the Barret. Only Lasius with it. What the hell is this game, Mini?
The Smolder is not there.
Oh my god. The dragon. They sold the Baron, but was it worth it though? With everyone falling, only Lasius has it.
I think it's fine because Lasius has the Baron, right? So maybe if they group with Lasius and they can, you know, get a really good push, then they can look for the end. But it's just a Smolder champion. It's just like stopping them because it just does so much. Like the execution is just so irritating.
Hey, man, I can't say much. I'm plat. Every single Smolder I've seen so far has lost a game. Either my team or the other team. So I can't say anything. But this is high elo Smolder, so it's a different story.
Yeah, that character is kind of disgusting when it gets a little strong. So, and we're kind of seeing it here how he just. Well, I mean, it was Balshan that got cut out, and then Unician did try to help him, and everyone else was there, which was kind of unfortunate. I think he was looking for the recall, and then he just kind of got caught out by the Braum, so it just led out to like a series of unfortunate events, and the fight was really close. Zinzao did live at 1 HP, but Smolder's burn, was it? He burns, right, with his passive?
Yes.
So, yeah, so it just executed after. I was really confused.
And I just want to say, I think it was a red buff as well, but I just want to say, UHE, please win this in 2-0, because I am hungry. I want dinner. You know, I am very starving right now. But we have to wait and see. It is 26-16 in kills. The gold is still 12k in favor of UH Esports.
Despite
the game
that fight not being the best, but they did steal a Baron though, so
the game is still in their hands. It is up to them if they win or if they lose. We have to wait and see as they're trying to push in. 2 inhibitors are open for the taken, while only 2 turrets, remain for SJSU, for Spartan Esports. And now, with 5 members strong in the mid lane, they're going in. The Achu lands on 3. What will you do? If you are UHE, you have to watch where Viv's Kids and Latius is. If you are an SJSU fan, watch TT, watch this Dragon. What can they do? With Dragon spawning, 40 seconds, still soul point for the Chemtech for UH Esports Mini.
Oh yeah, they did.
They
didn't get the soul. That's right. Yeah, they went for the base instead. So, and then SJ got it, right? Yeah. So they still have to get the soul. I thought it was actually Elder. I was like, oh, maybe they're gonna just put the Elder, but actually the soul. But from now, Smolder just has a bigger execute, so you don't really want the game to go on for that much longer. So maybe they can just, you know, find like picks in their jungle like they have been like. But I think SJ is just gonna let them take the Dragon and just maybe play for this Smolder, because it's kind of the only thing they got going for them, if I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I think we've been knew that many. I think we've been knew it's just a Smolder. Smolder trying his damnedest to do work. This should be the soul. No contention coming in from Soda and SJSU from the Spartans. Soda might get caught out here.
Something though, but he's just kind of walking around and has the flash.
That was a nice flash though. Slash as soon as the knockup comes in from this Maokai with the Bramble Smash. Gets away, but Baron, less than 2 minutes now. That will be the game-winning objective, really. If whoever does this, UH or SJSU, whoever the hell gets that, honestly. Oh, Laponica.
Oh.
Nice shield coming from Braum. But Lacey is in danger.
Actually, he's forced
the mom lads. He's gonna execute. Not there. The bird's not enough.
The bird is not enough.
Oh, I'll be honest. If there was more charge to that explosive charge on top of Unician, that man would have trolled the hell out of Lacey and killed him.
Yeah, that was really scary, actually.
Yeah.
You did not want that gold going to the Smolder.
No, indeed.
Looks like Surfing is just gonna go full AP here. Most of everyone on UHE has like their full build, or like 1 item off. So it's nice to see from them if you're a UH fan. SJ Jax is a little behind. Fiddle is building some items, and Tristona still has had this this Vampiric Scepter since like 10 minutes. So it's kind of interesting how he has not built it into anything yet. But it looks like he's going to be building a Bloodthirster.
Yeah, Bloodthirster will be a decent item for them to have in that mid lane. But man, if you are TT though, your hands must be sweating at the moment. Because like it is in your hands for this game. It is all you. As Baron is live, 10 seconds. This objective should be the thing that seals the deal for either team. If UH gets it, this should be the game. If SJSU gets it, then we'll fight for Elder. I'll be honest. As now, little by little, Jungle Rabbit jumps in.
That was
that was an inch and a half. I'll be honest with you. That could have been a disaster. As Unician jumps in a little bit too early, in my opinion.
Stunned, but it's not going to really lead to anything. Jax is going to be seeing bot lane. these guys are gonna just UHE is just gonna start Baron. Wait, Tristana is TPing bot, and they're gonna look to get the tier 2 bot tower when they're doing Baron. Oh,
Wait, this is not a bad idea though. They know they can't fight for the Baron, but Crossfarm in, going in, a 3-man Soda.
So we can't really join this fight.
Oh god, TT, where's the dragon? The dragon going in.
TP away.
They have to TP away, 2-man teleport. They're going in. That's one turret. The Baron goes to the Olaf. They do secure it, but they want to go for more. Oh, TT, look at TT. Look at the dragon. The dragon will fall. This should be the game.
I think this is a game.
Oh boy. It was a shot and a half from SJS, from the Spartans. TP coming in from Mountain, as they try to make sure that this won't end, that they cannot end the game. And it's a possibility that this game won't end just yet. This may just be the wait for Elder.
Smolder. If Smolder can come alive before they can crash this wave, if they can somehow clear these waves, then perhaps. But it's looking like very UH favorite right now. Looks like they just end the game and they're gonna just force it on these three champions that are not as good as Smolder. It looks like they're just gonna hit the Nexus and get the win.
That is it. UHE takes the 2-0 victory over their rivals in the Mountain West CLoL Conference against SJSU, against Spartan Esports. Tom Goku, be damn. Went, be damn. UH Esports, the best of the West.
2-0. What a nice series for UH. But very. I mean, it wasn't really that close. It just Smolder. So
the Smolder.
Yeah.
But yeah, what a game.
What a game.
UHE. You can tell they're sweating a bit once Smolder got that execute, like you mentioned, and just kept on surviving the team fights, kept on eliminating, and
I think
finally
they just felt so ahead, and they're having a little bit of fun, and the Smolder just was like, no, not allowed. So after that, they're like, okay, yeah, we can't have fun, and then they just were like, let's make sure we don't lose the game. So
after so many years, I've seen this huge esports squad time and time again go against Spartan Esports and fall short just a little bit. Always not at the finish line, but 2024, new year, new players, and the 2-0. Can this be a sign for UH Esports of good things to come for them? But the race is not over just yet for them, because next week they do have NVE Blue, University of Nevada, Reno, another of the 4-0 teams going against him, and we'll see if this could be a 2-0 victory for them next week, or will it be
and both these
very
games,
back and forth 2-1.
They had Maokai, so
NVE, if you're watching, don't ban Maokai, please. Let Donald have his damn tree. It gives us the win, if you will.
Yeah, but that Maokai character, it's pretty broken. So
pretty broken. But any final thoughts about this game overall for the team, the series, or for SJSU as well?
I like both the games. It was really fun to watch. It was kind of close in the beginning of the first game, and the second game, like towards the end, was like really close. And I really liked how I guess it seemed like pretty close throughout the whole games, both of them. So I think that was my favorite. Everything, just how close both the games seemed. So wasn't really like it was like kind of a stomp, but like still like both teams are really trying to get the win. Like it didn't seem like, oh, we give up, it is what it is kind of thing.
And this might have been a different story if Went Rumble was in this game. The man, the myth, the legend. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to play today. Not too sure why or what happened, but the UH takes those.
You take those, honestly. You take the wins you can get, man. You take the wins you can get.
Amen. But shout out to UH Esports. They did it. They have slain the Kings, SJSU, Vibs, Kittens, Laponica, Lacius, Balschon, and of course, the man himself, Unician. They've done it 2-0 victory. And a job well done. But thank you all for watching. This has been an amazing 2-0 victory for UH. Shout out, of course, to my co-caster, Minnie. He's the man. He's pretty much here all the time, casting these games, watching these players grow and grow. Of course, shout out to KZ. He couldn't be here today, of course, due to technical difficulties, but here's to you, buddy. And of course, shout out to Paul Chimp, the man, the myth, the legend, the solo pros, solo obs. He does this day in, day out for not just League of Legends, but of course for Valorant, CSGO, Apex. So if you are interested in learning how to be a producer, caster, broadcaster, whatever, be sure to hit up PogChamp on Discord, or there should be a link, of course, in the Twitch chat. So check that out if you want to become a broadcaster, caster, producer, etc. There you go. But I'm, of course, Professor Layton. That's been Minnie. Thank you all for watching today, of course, as UHE has slain 2-0 over SJSU. But this has been the 2024 CLoL Mountain West Conference. You guys have a good night, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.